be a day like no other for our 6 lonely farmers. Now, some of these guys haven't had a girlfriend in years, but right now there are 2 ladies making their way to each of their farms. Now, they'll be staying for 10 days. If love does happen to spark, well, they could be around a lot longer than that.
Having never been seriously in love before, definitely I'd give up the bachelor life this minute if I met the right woman.
I'm definitely looking to start a family and things like that without freaking guys out. Yeah, I mean, time's ticking on, I guess.
What have we got ourselves in for, mate? I think 2 girls are going to rock up shortly.
I am starting to get a bit nervous. Yeah, I want to make a good impression.
It's been a long road to the final 2 for these girls, but today is just the beginning.
The next guy that I meet, I truly hope is, you know, the one.
If the man of their dreams is waiting out here, they've only got 10 days to win his heart.
He might find out that I'm not the type of person that he really wants to be with, but I would be thrilled if he did choose me.
And our farmers face a decision that will change their lives.
Haven't had a couple of girls here competing for my affections ever, so it's going to be interesting.
I have no doubt in my mind that somebody's going to walk away from here with a broken heart.
Could you live out here?
I don't know. I'll let you know.
Erin and Deanna are almost at Craig's farm. Erin has a little boy, Lucas, and this day is as much about his future as hers.
Obviously, I would love to have Lucas have that normal upbringing, so if things worked out, it would be great to have him continue on and feel a real family life.
Here we go, boy. Hey, Erin.
How are you?
Not too bad. You made it all right?
I did.
Had a safe trip?
Yeah.
Hello, how are you?
Too bad?
That's good.
Dee and I both looked at each other and just went, he's hot.
We're staying for a year.
I think so. Hope this is everyone's here.
He was unshaven and in grubby work clothes, and it was really attractive.
Hello, beautiful. How are you?
Hi there, Tiger.
Hello, everyone.
How are you?
How are we all?
At Mudgee, Natasha and Susie have made it to Drew's.
G'day.
Susie's never had a serious boyfriend, never found the right bloke. But maybe that's about to change.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always wanted to marry a farmer. So, oh God, that's gonna make me sound like a psycho. Can you undo that? Do that again.
This is where you,
Oh, cool.
this is where you guys will be sleeping.
Oh, it's gonna be intimate for the next 10 days, Dash.
Nice and cosy.
See you later.
All right, good night, guys.
Farmer Chris is at Tamworth Airport, but only one of his dates has arrived. It's Kim.
Hey, how are you?
You too.
Kim's had her share of heartbreak in the past, but there's something about Chris she trusts. And the flowers didn't hurt.
These are really beautiful. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Yeah, when he picked me up from the airport with the flowers and everything, I thought, oh, he's lovely. So, yeah, no, I feel like I fancy him. He's nice.
The ute smells like cows.
As Chris loads up the chariot, he can't help but wonder what's happened to his second date.
I was going to be a gentleman, but it's not going to work
Bit
out
hard,
that way.
John lives near Deniliquin. It's been a long drive for Mika and Jody.
We made it.
You've done well.
Jody's driving.
Yeah, the crazy cat.
How you going?
I'm well, how are you?
Put on the nice weather for us.
I know.
Thanks for
What's
that.
going on?
Jody's last serious relationship ended 3 years ago. She's ready to find someone new.
Because I want to find love. So from there, it's just a matter of, do you get along and is it meant to be?
Come into my little pad.
I think everyone out there is really looking for something, and if this is how you find that someone, then so be it.
farmer Brad's doing a last nervous tidy-up on his farm near Swan Hill in Victoria. He's a deep thinker and he's taking this love business quite seriously.
When you've been in love, it stays as a little scar in your heart. Welcome. How you going, Mel?
Just maybe Mel
Hey, Jane.
and Jane will find love here themselves.
Well, welcome to the Mallee and welcome to my home, ladies.
This is a genuine thing for me. Like, if something comes out of it, that would be wonderful.
Hey there, welcome to Warren, Julie.
Gus will play host to dental hygienist Julie
Turn on a nice day for you.
and quarantine officer Brooke.
Welcome to Warren, Brooke.
How are you?
Such a nice day for her.
Yes.
She's come all this way, but Gus will have to work hard to make her want to stay.
Gus is a good-looking guy, but I haven't got to know him well enough to know if his looks match his personality. And if they don't, that's not a good thing.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Yeah, it's a great spot. I love it out here.
Chris and Kim are just back from the airport as Chris's second date arrives, Jocelyn.
And here comes Kim.
Oh, Jocelyn.
Jocelyn's a city lawyer with a country heart. She skipped the flight and drove all the way from Sydney so she could bring her horse along.
How are you? Good to see you, mate.
Yeah, finally. Oh, thank you very much. Sort of been thinking about this day for a few days now, and yeah, it's surpassed my expectations. It's absolutely beautiful.
Come for a look around, girls, and we'll show you the lie of the land.
They're all here now, so it's time for these city girls to get a first look at their new country home.
You want us on the back?
Oh, no, get in the front.
Oh, really good travelling star.
Get that gate. Don't tire yourself out. You've got to do the dishes later.
Come on, puppy.
So every lonely farmer suddenly has two girls vying for his attention.
Pretty well everywhere you can see and look every direction, we go pretty well on.
Every girl has her chance to win a country boy's heart.
Look at that, look at the farm girl.
Want to feed him?
And maybe a whole new life.
You and me, man.
City girls, welcome to the bush.
It's game on in the search for love.
Here we are, girls. A bit of a few nibbles to keep you going until dinner time.
For the next 10 days, 12 women will be under the spotlight.
What can I do?
Put the meat on.
Oh, the meat, yeah, right.
Our 6 farmers need to know how they'll cope with living and working on the land.
I've got the blow dryer, you brought the straightener. Yep. Well played.
Could they really make the move from the city to the bush? But for their first meal together, it's the boys who are trying to impress.
It's going to be grilled vegetables with
Very nice.
olive oil and balsamic vinegar.
They want to prove they know their way around a kitchen.
So I've got a bit of venison going today. I've done it in a spicy sauce.
After you guys.
Brad's not even game to risk his cooking.
Decided for the first night I'd take the girls out. We had Thai.
That looks fabulous.
It does look. Let's go.
Yeah, it was nice. A few glasses of wine. It was good.
Would you like a glass of wine, Jodie?
That would be great, thanks. I thought you'd never ask.
John's twin sister is about to get married, and he's the keenest of all our farmers to get to the altar himself. This farmer wants a wife.
He does, yes, that's right.
Do you want all this chopped up?
Yeah, it's only small.
Yeah.
John's been attracted to Jodie from the start, and they just seem to click at the group date.
Yeah, we just got along really well and she's a lot of fun.
She was his first choice to come to the farm.
We throw a few more mixed herbs on this lamb.
But now she's here, reality is starting to bite.
I don't really have any special dietary requirements. I'm just a little bit fussy.
Flavour.
I don't know how you eat lamb. I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Turns out Jodie doesn't eat lamb or half the other things we had organised, so yeah, it threw a bit of a spanner in the works.
If John's got a spanner, Gus is about to have the whole toolbox. He's got a taste for the finer things in life, and outside farming, his biggest love is cooking.
Normally the girls sit there and talk to me at least while I cook. I don't know about this watching television.
It's a perfect situation.
This is the way
it's
it
quite
should
relaxing.
be. He was quite happy to do all the work and sort of concoct a big fancy meal.
Gus took a shine to Brooke at the group date. But he also discovered his cooking skills are going to be sorely tested this week.
I'm a vegetarian. Quite ironic, I think, coming out to a farm, a country. I don't think there's many vegetarian country people.
Gus is trying to cook her a vegetarian meal, but there's been a slip-up. That's chicken stock he's using, and Brooke's not going to be happy. A few years back, farmer Craig was left broken-hearted when he split with his long-term girlfriend.
Yeah, I was with a girl for 7 years. I loved her, she's my best mate. We did everything together.
That relationship also left him a little rusty in the cooking department.
I should have probably cooked the roast meal, you know, first night and that, but, you know, I was out working and got in late, so I thought as long as they were fed, they'd be pretty happy.
Erin and Deanna will be fed, but it's a bit rough.
You like pizza, girls?
Yep.
You've got to. You got no say.
What's that?
Oh, I got some chips just turned up.
Did your mom deliver those?
No, I'm a little sister.
Drew is the larrikin of our farmers. He's ready to marry, but not necessarily settle down.
Get rid of the water, that's illegal.
Any partner of his will have to share his passion for fine wine.
Welcome.
Cheers.
Was that yours, wasn't it?
That's a tick in the yes box for both Tash and Susie.
The girls just became more relaxed with every glass of wine that they had, which is good because they've got to fit into the country lifestyle, which is always about fine food and wine and a bit of overindulgence.
I'm trying to think what other animals there are.
There's no laughs back at Gus's. Brooke's vegetarianism is a bigger problem than he thought.
Well, cheers.
Yeah.
Welcome to Warren.
She's refusing to touch the risotto cooked with chicken stock.
If I hadn't have known, I wouldn't have minded. I felt a bit rude. It did look nice, but yeah, unfortunately, I had to insult his cooking in a way.
Gus's big hope for the future might be out of the running on the first night.
I don't think I could eat that big amount, but...
Things aren't going any better at John's.
Are you serious?
Poor old John had a nice lamb roast.
Drink that water.
I don't eat lamb at all, so he was a little bit upset about that, I think.
How's that lamb?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Oh, well. How are the roast veggies?
This keeps up, it could be a long 10 days. Frozen pizza and all, things couldn't be going better at Craig's. He and Erin are getting on well. A little too well for Deanna's liking.
Erin and Craig get along really well. So they hit it off chatting. And I did feel that I quietened down a lot and sat there.
Do you want some tongs for that? We'll just use our hands, eh?
Hey, kitties.
When I realised if I don't start speaking up and if I don't start interacting with him, I'm going to have a really quiet 10 days on my own.
How do you feed stuff?
Erin's chemistry with Craig is all well and good, but he needs a girl who can handle farm life. And in that department, Deanna has an ace up her sleeve.
I was a Jillaroo.
What did you do?
It was mainly a sheep station. They had cattle as well. And we go and muster the sheep and bring the cattle in.
Since I'm the amateur here,
Don't make me out to be a pro, because I'm not.
Sorry, Jillaroo.
Just maybe that'll be enough to turn the tables Deanna's way.
Yeah.
Oh, good night, Jodie.
For better or worse, the girls are here. It's their first night all together under one roof.
In Craig's bed.
It's a bit weird.
It is weird.
But who will still be here in 10 days' time?
Good night, Gladys.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
And who will find life on the farm too much? It's the morning after the night before. But down on the farm, sleeping in isn't an option. There's work to be done, and today all the girls have to prove they're up to the challenge.
Hey girls. Righto, let's go. I have to sack you on your first day. It's an early morning, it's a nice day, so they may as well be at work, and that's how I live, so they're ready to do what I do, so that's what we're here for.
This isn't funny.
They could well be in for a shock. I don't know what they really expect. I mean, they could just think it's like McLeod's daughters, you know, but it's a fair bit different. Good morning, girls. Have we got? We had a lovely night last night, so we had probably a few too many wines, as you do, and sort of meet a few new people, so we're a bit sluggish out of bed this morning. I think the girls might be feeling it a little bit, but nothing that a nice, hearty breakfast won't fix.
This is nasty.
Having worked as a Jillaroo, Deanna knows farm life's a bit rough, but a girl still likes to look her best.
Yeah, not much movement in there now, and I bet you they are putting up makeup, looking all pretty and that, but yeah, out in the bush, I'm the only one that's going to see them.
She studied beauty therapy, but Craig's frustrated she skipped the lesson on getting out the door fast.
I've never left the house without mascara on. Ever, ever.
Oh dear.
There's bad news for Susie and Tash.
No, we don't want visitors. Go away.
Words got around that Drew's got guests.
I'm ready for you.
All my other work colleagues from the other properties were on a tour, and they decided they'd pop in to see how I was going.
You need some help. Hey, fellas.
So that was very embarrassing, wasn't it? Standing there gawking.
Morning, everybody. Nice to meet you. We're at our best this morning.
No one can afford a hangover on Chris's farm.
Here we go, washing bulls day.
He runs 300 head of prize-winning Pole Hereford cattle, and today's bath day.
Tim, this is Kim and Jocelyn.
It's a big first-up test for Kim and Jocelyn.
The girls got thrown in the deep end in a sense that they're big bulls. I mean, these guys are 800-900 kilo bulls plus, so they are quite daunting when you haven't been around them.
Do they kick?
No, they will just charge you.
I haven't come that up close and personal with a bull before, so yeah, they're pretty big, and a few times I was sort of, a little bit nervous.
Come on, buddy. Not a boy. Feeling sexy in this sort of gear.
Chris needs to know that Kim and Jocelyn are up to the challenge.
Right, got it?
Yep. Do I do like under there or anything?
Up his bum there. Come back to hop.
These gumboots don't have holes in them.
Kim seems to have her doubts, but Jocelyn's in her element.
So you dehorn these, do you?
No, they're polled bulls. Oh, some of them.
Hey, don't you headbutt me, mate? But no, I'm very used to doing stuff around animals and getting dirty and messy and being knee-deep in manure, so it didn't really faze me at all.
You've got to go right up high. Yep, so there, and really quick.
Jocelyn might be an expert,
Excellent.
but city girl Kim's getting all Chris's attention.
Yeah,
You're gonna top them off? Yeah. Oh, that's a shame.
I've picked up that, Chris doesn't look me in the eye compared to the way he looks Kim in the eye.
Excellent.
I'm not sure whether that's a shyness thing or whether he's feeling a strong attraction for Kim and less of an attraction for me.
Hair extension. Look at Kim with her hair extension.
How she did them. DG top.
So I'm not sure, maybe that's just a false perception on my part.
How's it going shoveling shit?
Hangover and all, Drew's ready to work and the girls better be too.
Drew didn't waste any time. Basically said, right, get into some working clothes. We're going to go out and do some work.
You're puffing there.
No, are you?
I was going to put them through their paces anyway, so it's either going to make or break them, I suppose.
Susie's from farming stock. She's happy to be getting her hands dirty at last.
I always intend that I will one day go back to the land and run a property myself.
But it's a different story for city girl Tash. She faces a steep learning curve about life on the farm.
I don't know how I did that. Well done. Half expected a holiday, like to be sitting out in the veranda with a few stubbies kind of holiday, but yeah, so not what I expected at all.
Wish these electric fences weren't on.
At this stage, Tash isn't taking it too seriously. It's a bit of a game for her.
You have got rubber soles, haven't you? Should be fine, right?
Yeah, they're rubber.
After a few more days, I suppose we'll see whether the novelty wears off and the game stops.
Oh my God, you did have rubber soles.
Whoa!
Craig's family farm at West Wyalong is huge, 10,000 acres, and it has to be. They run more than 6,000 sheep. It's a big change for a city girl, but Deanna's loving every second of it.
You know, living out here, this doesn't faze me at all. I mean, it's a long way from family and friends, but when you're with the right person, it's not that hard.
Get lucky we didn't stand there.
Deanna has spoken about a Jillaroo, and she probably does know a little bit more about the country life than Erin to help her out. So, you know, she's got that one step on Erin for that reason. Just keep coming forward. Chip.
Hold on, I was just a little nervous being cornered by a bunch of sheep.
Chip.
The plan today is to split this flock into male and female. The males have horns.
I was comfortable. I wasn't scared. I wasn't nervous. It was great. I love it.
But Erin's really struggling.
You're pretty much all girls. Come on. Oh, no, you're a boy, you're a boy, you're a boy. Stop. Okay. Things kind of just get away from you. At first 3 sheep, I was pretty confident, but after that, it was pretty much all downhill.
Back, get away, back.
Come on.
Go back.
For the love of God.
Back, get away, back. Get away, back.
You already got a boy in the girl pants.
Haven't you? Oh, look at that.
They're coming back. Oh, so
What have you done?
seriously? How the hell?
Go back. Go
Okay,
back.
that's good. Oh, okay.
Go back.
It's all over Red Rover. Not gonna lie, I don't think that was really my finest hour. Oh! Oh, I'm sorry.
By his own admission, Farmer Brad's a bit of a deep thinker, but he hit it off well on his first day with Jane and Mel.
With another row of saltbush down here.
He showed them his crop farm deep in the Mallee country.
Brad does seem like a really genuine person. Seems to think a lot about his values and what drives him in life.
Alrighty, I'll jump up first.
But today, he wants to get to know more about them, one-on-one. So Jane's staying home, while Brad gives Mel a burl in the tractor.
Mel, she's a really in-depth person, which I really admire about her, and she's got a softness and a gentleness to her, which I'm really attracted to. Top speed is about 34 Ks, 35 Ks, so yeah. Alrighty, we're going to swap over and you're going to have a drive. Come on, just a little drive. It's very easy. You're going to see how easy it is, I promise you.
If Brad likes me, he's going to like me.
Alrighty, jump in the driver's seat.
I think it's through getting to know each other that, we'll be able to work out whether, we're right for each other.
Push the clutch in there. Beautiful.
It's been 4 years since Mel had a boyfriend.
Well done.
She moved overseas to be with him, so moving to the farm wouldn't be a problem.
It feels really natural to be here and it feels really homely and welcome. I like, the isolation and I like the peacefulness of it.
Well done. You've done well. Good on you. Hope you've enjoyed your little drive.
I have. It's been excellent.
Truth is, Brad's not looking for a tractor driver. He's after a wife and soulmate. And it looks like he's finding one.
You believe in love?
Yeah, I do. I guess in a relationship I would want, you know, an openness to that.
I'm getting more of a sense of who she really is and her values, and it's so beautiful to look into her eyes. She's got these beautiful eyes that I really enjoy gazing into and looking at. Eyes of truth, eyes of integrity. So yeah, I did enjoy today with Mel.
Deanna and Erin have been doing their best to impress Craig.
We'll be fine.
But now they face a much tougher test.
I'll just check my burnt potatoes.
They've got to win over his mother.
This is all sort of a bit of fun and games at the moment. When it comes down to the hard yards, whether they're really ready to give up their city life.
City life is different here.
Because it's going to be a big challenge.
Meeting the mum.
I'm nervous about meeting her, about meeting Julie.
The mum's always more nerve-wracking than the dad, I think.
You know, it goes through your head, are they going to like you? Is it going to be comfortable? What do they think of you?
Could be the future mother-in-law.
I hadn't thought of it like that.
Craig's close to his mum. If the girls don't cut the mustard with her, their chances of a future with Craig are slim.
Yeah, it will be a big thing for the girls to meet Mum for the first time. They've heard a lot about her and they know they've got a big job to live up to because she looks after me very well.
Have we got enough potatoes?
Do you want any more than that?
Yeah, no, there's plenty.
Yeah, straight to here, girls. So, yeah, I'm in a pretty good seat here, but yeah, I bet you the girls are pretty nervous. Ah, look what I've got, Mum.
Hello. Hello. Hi, Julie. How are you? Hello, nice to meet you.
Oh, this is our man.
I think there's a lot of pressure on make or break it with the mom, and I mean, obviously, if she likes me, that's probably going to help.
Do you just want more meat than that, girl? Because there's plenty more. Like.
I have got plenty more meat if you'd like.
That's lovely, thank you.
So, what do you think of country life so far?
Different.
Different?
Yeah, beautiful.
Erin's quick to find some common ground with Mum.
There's so many Australians that go to Canada. It's insane.
Deanna can't get a word in.
Yeah, when they were discussing Canada and people that they knew and they lived here, and I just thought, here we go again.
So we've got a lot of relatives in Canada.
I thought, I'll just sit quietly and eat my dinner.
So what job do you do, Dee?
I work as a medical receptionist and admin for a weight management clinic.
Oh, right.
And then his mum started a conversation with me, so that boosted the old confidence, you know, straight back up there.
You reckon you could tame him? He's pretty...
I wouldn't like to. It'd be a hard job.
Yeah, lunch couldn't have went any happier, I reckon. Like, the conversation that just flew over the table and how the girls felt, everyone was laughing. So, you know, to sit back and watch that, I couldn't be happier.
Lovely meeting you girls. Yes.
Craig couldn't be happier, but it's Mum that counts. Are the girls good enough for her boy?
What did you think about those girls?
Very nice, very good lookers.
Yeah, but easy going, weren't they? Yeah, no, very easy to talk to. And I can see why Craig picked them, actually.
Yeah, they're a lot like Craig in a lot of ways, I reckon.
I mean, yeah, easy, just
easy going.
Easy going and quite easy to talk to.
But could either be a farmer's wife.
It's his decision, and yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens, whether this farmer does get a wife.
Ready?
The search for love just got a helping hand on Chris's farm. He and Jocelyn have a surprise for Kim.
Surprise!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Fact is, Chris is smitten, and Kim's birthday is the excuse he was looking for to make a fuss.
Oh, that's really good. Thank you very much, both of you. Yeah!
Kim works with the disabled in Geelong. But the passing of another birthday has her thinking about what she wants for the future, and that's a family with the right man.
To Kim's birthday on the farm.
Thank you. Thank you very much. He's 34 and I'm 33 and we're both ready, and I don't know, it really would be a dream come true. It really, really would. So we'll just have to wait and see.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
That night, Chris takes Kim out for a romantic dinner. It's their first time alone since she arrived.
We might eat at Vespers tonight. It's a nice restaurant.
Oh, yeah?
We can go in here and...
Feel a fair bit for Kim, like I get on so well with her and don't know where it'll go or what, but Sometimes you don't want to show all your cards straight up, so just in case the feeling's not that mutual, so I just don't know how she feels.
Jocelyn offered to stay home tonight. It wasn't easy.
I think it's becoming pretty clear that he and Kim are hitting it off, and that he really likes Kim. And yeah, so it's a bit strange for me because I'm sort of a bit on the outer a bit. Sometimes I feel like a bit like the spare wheel.
My birthday cake was good though.
You like the
Thank
cake?
you for organising that, yeah.
At this stage I'm pretty happy. I'm liking the situation and best thing I've ever done in my life.
But the path to love never runs smoothly.
Cheers. Thank you. Thank you for a good birthday.
Chris and Kim are about to face a challenge that might end their romance before it begins.
This is a really nice spot on the farm in terms of it's got a beautiful view.
Yesterday, Brad spent time in the tractor getting to know Mel. Today, it's Jane's turn.
So you'll sort of be in the edge of the picture. So
Oh,
sort of lean
yes.
on it on your...
You don't mean the main focus?
She's a keen photographer and he knows a nice spot.
At the moment, I'm feeling a little nervous about things because I do like him.
You look like you're deep in thought. Thinker.
If I look at Jane, she's warm, genuine, sincere, and she possibly could be a good mate.
Jane recently ended a relationship with a man, but it wasn't the most important relationship in her life. That's with her son, Jaden.
Definitely, he's got to meet him. Like, yeah, he's a big part of me. He's a major part of me, so he goes where I go.
Well, that's something I've been needing to ask you. What are you thinking about Jaden coming?
Good question.
Hard one.
Yeah. I haven't really thought a lot in terms of a huge amount about it. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing you and him, spending some time together.
You know, if she's the right one for me, I'll be happy to share my space and my time with Jaden.
How long have you got?
I don't know, 10 I think.
Jaden won't be here for a few days, and until then, Brad seems keen to push his relationship with Jane forward.
Like, he had his arm around me and that sort of thing, but he does that with both of us, so I hadn't taken that as anything. And then, yeah, it just sort of happened.
There was a bit of time for an intimate moment, so we had a bit of a cheeky kiss, so yeah. And then that was nice, it was good.
Let's see what else we can find out here.
Idea.
Brad's the first of our farmers to chance a kiss. It's a big step.
Well, to me, a kiss is the start of something. Yeah, it's, in a way, it's sort of made things a little bit more difficult, I guess, in a way, because now there's sort of feelings getting involved a lot more.
I think this might have been a chook shed or something like that.
Something like that.
What Jane doesn't know is Brad is wrestling with a secret that could ruin everything.
No, don't joke about slipping over.
I'm ready for a relationship, but this probably with one girl, not two.
Good job, good job.
I invited them here because I like them both. They're quite different girls. So this process was for me to find out which one I like best.
Susie and Natasha are in party mode. Drew's invited his mates over to meet them.
I'm not nervous at all about meeting Drew's friends because if they're Drew's friends, they're cool.
I'm just going to be myself and I'm going to have a good time. And my key thing today is to get to know his mates really well.
Wishing you invited people at 2 rather than 1.
Drew's problem is he likes both girls, and they both seem keen on him.
We can put nails in here if you want.
No, don't do that.
He's hoping his mates can help him decide between the two.
They're all pretty close mates and they all know me really well and I value their opinions. Well, you just have to introduce yourselves. This is Natasha and Susie.
David.
And so, yeah, I've got stuff to do, so I'm going.
See you, Drew.
You can call me Tash.
I'm just going to put this down. Yeah. Hi, Andrews.
To Drew's relief, both girls seem to be hitting it off with his friends.
To Susie and Tasha, welcome to Mudgee. Feel free to be friends amongst friends, and cheers.
Cheers.
But which of the two girls do his mates think is a better match?
Tasha, yeah, she's a really nice girl, really outgoing, really funny. I think that she's really suited to Drew.
Probably Tash would be more suited to Drew, just because she's more outgoing and more spontaneous, I'd say.
The verdict's in, and now Drew has to make a tough decision.
That's just the way it is. We've got to accept that someone's going to be rejected. So what do you think of Scotty? What it feels like to be in love? It's just too hard to explain in words. I suppose it's more of a situation, isn't it? Like where everything's right. Where you've got a good friend and someone that you know, there's attraction there.
Drew's search for love is harder than he ever imagined. He likes both Natasha and Susie, and they like him. He hoped having his mates meet them might have helped him decide, but he's still confused.
They both know the situation that we're in, and it's hard. Like, you wouldn't believe how hard it is.
Yeah, I'm having a great time. I love you, mates. They're good fun.
Yeah.
The longer Drew hesitates, the harder it is for the girls.
Well, I never thought that I'd really like Drew, in all honesty. I thought, you know, we might get along all right, but I didn't think I'd like him as much as I would, and I didn't think that Tash would like him as much as she does, and I just wish that it wasn't like this.
Yeah, no, thanks. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Anybody would be stupid to not have, you know, feelings for him, because he's just so comfortable, he's so him, and I don't know, it's just something about him.
No, I'd just like to thank you for your efforts today, and I really appreciate it.
Sometime soon, he's going to have to make a decision, and someone is going to get hurt.
It's like checkmate. Like, what can you do? You both like the same guy, but you both like each other as well. You know what I mean? Like, put yourself in that situation.
Down in Swan Hill, Brad's about to drop a bombshell. Something's been gnawing away at him that he has to get off his chest, and Mel and Jane just won't believe what he's about to tell them.
I was feeling a little bit nervous about the reaction. I thought, well, they may just want to pack up and leave. Now, girls, there's something on my mind that's kind of, I haven't said yet anything, but it's something I need to be open about and speak about, and now's probably the best time, as good a time as any. In the lead up to this process, I met somebody, totally unexpectedly, and she became really special.
Brad bonded closely with Mel. He stole a kiss with Jane. But all along, he was thinking about a third woman.
It was confusing at first when he first told us, because, yeah, I didn't know how I was supposed to react, really.
You know, and she's a wonderful woman. That's just what happened in the lead up to the show.
I think it's just the whole process. Like, the whole thing's a bit screwed. That's all.
I think they were happy and appreciated the fact that I told them my truth and it got it out in the open. It's not a real easy position, but you know, I'm just going to follow my head and my heart. I reassured them that I was focused on spending quality time with them and open to falling in love with either one of them. But I hope it doesn't impact too much on on sharing quality time together.
The morning after her birthday, Kim has to leave the farm for a day and a half. She's flying to her brother's wedding.
Thank you.
Have a lovely, lovely time.
I will.
And take some photos as well, so we can see how you look in your dress.
Yes, I will. Yep.
And we're just travelling to Sydney today?
Yep.
As well as their relationship is going, Kim knows she's taking a chance, leaving Chris and Jocelyn alone for the weekend.
So thank you very much for bringing me to the airport.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Have a good weekend.
Okay, I will. Okay.
When we get back.
All right, don't have like too much of a good time.
No, of course not. Saying goodbye to Kim at the airport was harder than what I first thought. I didn't think I'd be saying that after only knowing us such a short time, but I really valued the time we'd had and I was sort of wanting it to continue.
No, whatever's going to happen is going to happen, so there's nothing I can do about it. So if they're going to bond when I'm not here, then that's, you know, what's going to happen.
This will be the first chance Jocelyn has had to be alone with Chris. Their first opportunity to really get to know each other.
I do at the moment feel like I'm a bit of a third wheel, but I think that's because I haven't really had much of a chance to spend any time actually talking with Chris, especially one-on-one.
Yeah, next couple of days will be good in one way. I get to spend a bit of time one-on-one with Jocelyn, which will be, you know, good.
So with Kim being away this weekend, I'll have the chance to see how he's feeling, what he's thinking, which would be good.